then it's time for the so-called Negro leaders to submerge all of our trivial, minor differences in order to seek a common solution to a common problem posed by a common enemy to our people by forming a united black front.
Malcolm! 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 Shut him down!
Shut him down! For Malcolm X! For Malcolm X! For Malcolm X! For Malcolm X!
Number 98. We told him, go take the land. For y'all over there were 4,000 people at Mount Olivet Baptist Church. He said, should I take the land? 4,000 Africans in Mount Olivet Church told Mugabe, take the land. Take the land. He said, should I take all of it? He said, take all of it. So Mugabe listened to us. He went and took the land. But you know, white folks think the land belonged to them. They think everything belonged to them. In fact, they thought we belonged to them. But they thought wrong. And they thought wrong about Africa too. Black power. So the program tonight is a program to give you some information. Black power. The brother is calling the corporate headquarters now to inform them that black power is in front of his door. And that all of the people who are inside are outside. Because you know what? We don't come from there being contradictions among the people. You hear that? Our struggle is to win the people to what's correct. And then we determine, and no, listen to what I'm saying. It's to win the people to what's correct. Now you know what? Some people learn faster than others. You know how that is in school, right? Some kids learn faster than others. Now sometimes it's the parents' fault. And sometimes some kids pay attention more than others. But all we say is, once you get down with the right thing, then you're on the right side. We might look at you a little harder, but you're still part of the family. So this McDonald's is closed, correct, brother? Okay, straight ahead. Black power. Black power shout. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Now we have some other business to take care of, so we're gonna go. Black power. Black people. Black people. Black power. Black power. Black people. Black people. In Harlem. Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Who's street?
Our streets.
Malcolm. Malcolm.
Shut him down!
Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down.
Shut him down!
Shut him down.
Shut him down!
Shut him down.
Shut him down!
We ain't got no ownership in this to defend the owner. The owner ain't here. The owner's somewhere else. I always tell the brothers, you're here. You better make a management decision. You're here. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. And do you ever notice there's always the most unhealthiest places that want to stay open?
Yes.
And it's always the ones that are the most unhealthiest who want to run in there.
Right.
Black power. For black people. But Malcolm told us to persevere. He didn't say, let's reinvent ourselves. He said, let's transform ourselves. And you know what transformation first means? For Malcolm, it was discipline. Malcolm memorized every word in the dictionary. Everything he didn't understand, he went to understand. He became a wordsmith
Right.
through discipline, through hard work and discipline. And that's what our enemies are the most afraid of.
Okay.
That we will unite in a disciplined way.
Right.
You know what happens when you're united in a disciplined way in a political situation?
Go ahead.
You know what they call that?
What's that?
A political party.
Right.
When you unite in a unified, disciplined way with a clear understanding of what you should be doing to change your situation,
Come on now.
you're in a party. And the purpose of that party is either to put you to sleep or it's to wake you up. The party is either going to put you to sleep or wake you up. And you know, some parties asleep. And you think you're alive, but you're really mentally dead. And other parties teach you how to fight. Black power. Black power. Shut them down. 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 Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Black power to black people. Black power to black people. In Harlem. Loving Malcolm X. Malcolm X. Malcolm X. Malcolm X. You know what we had here? We had a failure to communicate. We had a failure to communicate. He saw us coming, but he didn't understand because we weren't speaking the right language yet. Then suddenly he understood what we meant. All that means is that we no longer had a failure to communicate. Now I'm going to tell you something that you already know. There are two things that white folks understand. And if you talk to them, you can talk to them all day long. I mean morning to sundown. And you can be standing right next to them and they don't hear a word you're saying. But when you speak the right language, you can be 50 miles away and they can be talking to each other and they hear you. The two things they understand is money
and military
and violence.
That's right.
Money and violence. Once you speak in either of those languages, suddenly their attention is gathered everywhere. Every problem going on the African continent is a reflection of money and violence. And every African that is in trouble with the West is because he is messing with their money or he can defend himself. Because they don't want us to be able to defend ourselves.
Jeez,
And they don't want us to have no money. We knew that a long time ago. And we knew about the violence when we got us put on the slave ship. Money and violence. But what we want our people to understand is we want to talk to y'all straight up. Whose side are you on? I don't care if you work for Subway. 10 minutes from now, they'll have your ass in the street. I don't care if you work for Con Ed. They stole the slogan, you know that slogan, on it? A brother came up with that slogan and they stole it from him. The same way Pat Riley stole 3-peat from the coach of the Nets at that time. He said 3-peat, Pat Riley went and had it copyrighted. And he stole it. They don't want us to communicate with each other. But we got to.